Hi everyone, super quick video today from the beautiful Great Park here in Irvine. I've been rolling around town with my daughter on our bike. She's now taking an art class, and I figured I'd knock out this video with the hopes that it helps you, helps someone going through this very traumatic experience. And this video is going to focus on making some good decisions while in federal prison. So let me open up with a story. 4 months into my federal prison term, I was leaving my job in the kitchen. I did dishes the first 4 months. And while leaving the dish room, I heard two prisoners speaking openly and really debating the existence of the Holocaust. And of course, I found the conversation to be troubling, sickening, everything you can imagine. From there, I left the kitchen. I went to the dorm. I got some clothes. I went to take a shower. Water was ice cold. After I took the ice cold shower, and while still frustrated over serving time with white supremacists, I then called home in a foul, angry mood. And I was complaining and with white supremacists, the cold water, big deal, right? One cold shower, complaining over the shower, then beginning to argue and get into messages like the prison term is too long, I'm frustrated, I should be home working, paying my restitution, building a business, yet I'm here in this minimum security camp. I took all of these frustrations out on my mom. And when the call ended, two things happened. One, I went back to my cubicle with a lot of regret and anger that I had taken this out on a loved one who I had put through so much, and I couldn't undo it. She couldn't call me back. So while I was frustrated and frankly embarrassed in my cubicle because I was serving time with men who had endured so much worse and been through so much more than my measly 18 months in minimum security camp, I was embarrassed that I had said that to my mom. I couldn't take it back. And two, I know my mom then called my father, and my father, Bernie, then called my best friend Brad and Sam, and within 3 days I was getting letters in the prison like, dude, are you okay? Heard you're in with white supremacists. Are you safe? Are you healthy? And when I got those letters, I was so angry because I was reminded that I was making matters worse for those I was supposed to make things easier. And that's the takeaway for this short video on a beautiful Sunday from the Great Park in Irvine. This experience is harder on those that love and support you. To the extent that you can remember that when you call home, please do. To the extent that you can remind your family that you're grateful for their love and support. Maintain that perspective, because there are going to be down days in prison. Of course, there are down days whether you're in prison or not. But that phone call changed everything for me. And over the next 9 months of my prison term, I got some bad news. I lost 6 figures in an investment. My dog had passed away, got served with a civil lawsuit. A business I wanted to participate in began without me because I was in prison. Of course, there's bad news that's going to come. But when I called home, I was upbeat. I was positive. I'm one day closer to home. I'm strong. I'm preparing. And I knew by saying that, even on some days where I may not have felt it, when my family went on with their day, they felt better. They were happier. They weren't as concerned, and they wouldn't have to take the time to write me a letter and then mail it wondering if I was okay, all as a result of one inappropriate call I should have made. So to close, I know this is a difficult experience, though if you can learn from my experience, profit from bad mistakes that I had made, then the experience will be better. The experience will be easier, primarily for those that love and support you. And that's how I'm going to close from the Great Park. Every time you make a phone call, whether it's the first call, the 1500th call, the 100th call, remember that they're worried and wondering what you're going to say. They're going to ask how you are. Stay upbeat, stay positive. You may not feel it on every call, but in time you will. And as always, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. If you want to grab lessons from prison or any of our other free resources, go to White Collar Advice and check it out. I'm going to go watch my daughter draw, go ride this beautiful bike, and I'll return soon. Bye-bye.